Hi, everyone. Thank you again for the next discussion on the white label solutions. Hi, my name is Vivek Katheria. I'm a travel technology consultant, and I have been working into travel technology for more than 15 plus years. And with that experience, I have started this travel technology blueprint where we are going to discuss more about the day-to-day questions, day-to-day things which are related to travel technology and how this can all help you as a travel intermediary as you are working into the travel industry. So today we are going to talk about the white label solutions, one of the key uh, segment where a lot of queries I receive, and there are a lot of solutions also available in the market. So need to understand of to what uh, level, what are the things which are in the white label solution, what it is, what is the different terms which we use, and how it can help us. So let's get started. Gonna share my screen, and then we will discuss this further. Just a minute. There you go. And the yes. Let me know if you are able to see that part. Okay, great. White label solution. So if you see my heading, it itself says it is a easy and quick way to start the travel technology. I mean, like if you want to start using what the technology for your business, being into a travel agency side or into a travel industry, this is one of the easiest way to get started. Now we will understand in detail, but before I go into the detail side of it, what I want to tell you is in terms of what is actually white label. The concept of white label need to be understood so that you can correlate further on the topics which you're going to discuss. Now, what is white label is, if I say as the business side of it, because I know that this is a term which we have been using into the business. The idea is very simple, where white label product is something where the manufacturer is actually manufacturing some particular product, and what they do is they do the branding, labeling as per the client's requirement. That's what is happening into the white label business actually. So as a manufacturer, you create some of the product. If you can see my diagram on the screen, and what happened is I have produced that product. Now the retailer comes to me and say, you know what, I want this kind of a logo, this kind of color themes, and uh, after taking the request from the retailers, the manufacturing company will apply those branding features and everything, and then the retailer will utilize that particular product which has been manufactured by somebody else and utilize selling this to their own customers and start making the money on that. I hope that's the idea of white labeling, which you already understand and you might have seen in the market as well. So that's the typical understanding of white labeling. Now, even it's very relative right now, because I recently, just some days back, I was actually ordering the uh, mics, basically the color mics, so that I can do a lot of videos and blogs which I want to create. And you will be surprised that there are the organizations, when I was exploring, and I have taken examples as well over here, is if you see the images, the style of the product, like the image one, which is green arrow, right? The two mics, and then there is the adapter, basically the connector. And this is another product. This is another product. These are four examples we have taken. In terms of the size and everything is same. It's just they have put in a labeling with green arrow, and they have different names actually. So the idea is simple. Product is the one product which has been done and manufactured by the company, and now they start labeling it as per the requirement of the client so that it can be fulfilled for our different organizations, and the idea is to sell, right? And if you'll not believe, let me just even share the screen of these companies as well. I mean, like where I wanted to tell you, wait a minute, is I want to showcase you the further active as well, the examples actually. I'm going to show entire screen, so it will be easy. Here, if you see that the same company, the product has been built by them, and if you see this is how it looks, right? And they have been selling in 2,299 rupees. Now comes to the another organization. This was second image. If you see the product, look and feel it absolutely the same, and it is coming for the price of 999. Then it comes with the another organization, DDLC wireless microphone. They have named themselves, and if you see, that's the same structure of the other product. I mean, minutely the same. I want to share the whole idea of this, how white labeling work, and that's what is happening in this part with this example. I hope it's clear to you right now in this, and let me jump back to the main agenda. So idea was basically how you understand the basic white labeling. How does the white labeling work? So as we have understood this part, now let's go further and understand what is in travel, how this actually work into the travel side of it. So as I was telling that in the traditional business concept, white labeling is where the manufacturing is making the product and the retailer is selling. In the same way, if I say there are two companies, company A and company B, in that case, what the company is doing is in travel business, they are creating different travel product, which could be flight product, hotel product, that could be a package, or that could be anything. Basically, they have created multiple product. Now what company B is doing, company B is adopting the product, but in the same time that they're saying, okay, can you do the rebranding of these products and change things. And then once company A do those all things in terms of the branding with by putting logos and changing color themes, etc. Company B starts selling those products in the market. Now that idea is product. At the same time, what we do is we sell those products utilizing the white label solutions in the market. So that is what is happening in the travel itself as well. Company A is making the products, putting those branded things as per the request from the company B, and start selling into the market. That's what is happening on the white labeling into the travel as well. Now, if I understand further to help you to make it understood to you, now as we have seen, and if you want to follow my cursor, the whole white label concept works on the there is a creating organization, which could be a tech company, which could be a travel agency. What they are doing is they're actually producing the white label solutions where they can do the branding and customization as per the client request, which is could be a travel agency. And then the travel agency comes to them and what they're saying, okay, as per the business they are into. So let's say I am more into a flight business, or maybe I want to work on the hotel business, or I want to just be a tour operator and sell packages. According to my business, what kind of business I want to start my travel business, and what kind of a segment I want to start my travel business is, I will check and ask the creating company or tech company to actually change those branding and things, and I will subscribe those particular products which I want to sell. Once it is done, then what the selling company do? That selling company is nobody else. It's a travel agency. Means you have your own brand name, you have your own logo, color theme, everything has been designed by you, and then you start selling further into market to the end consumer. Now those could be end consumer, that could be B2B business, anything depending on whatever is your target market. Utilizing the tech solution, a white label solution offered by the organization, you will be start selling further downwards for your clients. That's what is happening with the white label in the travel side of it. Now comes the different names which we have seen. Now somebody says, okay, these are white label websites. Somebody says white label solutions. Somebody says white label portals. So with that, the definitions are different, but the idea is very simple. As I said, white label solution, white label websites, white label product. But in nutshell, if I say the broad terms comes to a white label solution, and under that white label solution, there are different things comes. There could be a travel website, a white label travel website, or it could be a travel portal. If I say the travel website generally goes to the B2C side of a client, the end consumer who are actually consuming further for themselves, whereas the travel portal goes to the B2B side where they might be selling further for their end customers, which become a B2B side of it. So that's the difference when it comes to a solution, travel websites, or maybe the travel portal as well. Now, it this also, I mean, like if as a structural way, if I tell you the whole portal and website kind of concept, what is happening is in the industry there are tech companies or maybe there are travel agencies. So if you see, there are technology companies and who have come and start giving the white label solution, and there are travel agencies like Travel Boutique Online, TBO, which we know is My Trip, TripJack. A lot of organizations are there. They are offering these solutions as a white label solution, and what they're doing is they are actually managing at their end the full supplier control, and also they are taking the headaches and the full responsibility of managing the tech, because these are the two difficult part over there. With that headache on their shoulders, they are offering a white label solution to the travel agency or maybe to in the market, so that utilizing that, travel agency like you or anybody else can do a hassle-free booking experience for their, maybe it could be their B2C client or it could be their B2B client. Typically, when in this concept, if somebody is going for a white label website, that will be considered and called as a B2B2C for their client, direct clients, and a B2B2B for their agents, where the portal can be given and open to make the bookings further for their client. So that's basically helps utilizing this tech, whole tech part of it. Basically, you are utilizing and the white label solution. Our travel agency is managing the suppliers, our technology, offering you solutions as B2B2C, so that you can actually give website for your direct customers where they can book. They are also offering you a B2B2B, so that you can give a logins to your B2B agents so that they can book. The whole benefit is coming, the broad benefit is coming as a bulk benefit is coming to a tech organization who is offering the solutions. But as the travel agency, you have the tech without very less cost involvement, and you are actually growing your business as well further. So that's what the idea is, because as a travel agent, you need to just focus on your business to do marketing and build more revenue, whereas tech responsibility comes to the service provider, that the white label solution provider, and also the supplier part also you need not to worry about, because they are already dealing with multiple supplier and all the suppliers are already in plugged for you. So that's a one best benefit which you actually will get into this. So now, what is the side of it basically as a model wise, if I tell you, because the question also comes, as a technology, as a travel agency, I'm opting for a white label uh, solution. But what is the whole model? What is the benefit a travel agency or somebody who's actually offering the white label solution? What are the benefits they are getting? So what happened is, but if you see my picture, the whole travel this white label model works on as a travel agent. We can talk about travel agent or as a tech company as well. We can say, as a travel agent or a tech company, what do you do? We utilize technology and help with the help of our technology. What we do, we consolidate all the suppliers and we start managing all the suppliers like TVO, TripJack, W2M, Hotel Beds. Multiple suppliers are there in the market. We consolidate them at one platform. And what we do is, the second thing what we do, we start creating the white label portals for B2B players, or a website for a direct, for a B2C bookings, and we start distributing in the market to the travel agents who might be sitting to different locations. And the best advice is, if you start targeting for a tier 2, tier 3 cities, it's better, because there the competition is less, and they are also looking for better rate. So those small agents, basically, who are sitting in a different locations in India and overseas, they start making the bookings. Maybe, some agents are making maybe 10, 20, 30 bookings in a month. Some might be making maybe 10 bookings in a month. The idea is a combination of a very small agent, medium agent, or a large agent. They are making booking, and as a main agent who has given those white label solution in the market, they actually get the big sale on that, because the small sales happening across the globe in different locations, utilizing the technology, everything is automated, and me as the solution provider, I have a bulk sale happening. Now, in this, there are different models. I mean, like maybe my idea as a tech company, if I go, then my idea is to sell technology and charge on technology as well, and maybe some markups or some perks on the inventory selling. But as a travel agency business, if I say companies like TBO and the other organizations, their whole idea is to, with the utilization of technology, their whole concept and concentration is mainly on the inventory sale. Basically, how their flights is getting sold, hotels is getting sold, and they are making money on the commissions and the markers which they have defined in the solution. So that's what, and this is how the whole white label solution model actually work, and that is the concept. Utilizing that, a lot of organization has grown and created the presence in the market and utilize it. Now let's understand also the costing model. I mean, costing model in terms of, as a travel agency, if you are going to opt for a white label solution, what are the costing models out there? So if you see on my screen, there are, most of the companies are actually charging a one-time setup cost because it takes time to set up the things and there is a resource involved in that. So they charge a one-time setup cost to maybe put your branding, logo, and setting on your domain, and maybe some content creation like your company profile, description, etc. So they charge a one-time setup cost. That's by default all the organization charging. Now comes the recurring cost or the maintenance cost. What are those? Some organization, what they do is they're actually charging a per booking kind of cost. So that could be a per booking or it could be a segment. So let's say maybe you have a 3 or 4 segment in the flight, or maybe you have 5 nights, so they can charge per night, or they can charge per segment, or sometimes they charge a per booking. Okay, maybe one booking has happened maybe for 4 nights and they have a small fee attached to that. Some organization, what they do as a maintenance, they charge for a revenue. They said like if your revenue goes to up to this level, maybe they charge 0.5% of the turnover. If it goes there, then 0.1%. So according to the uh, revenue slabs, they charge their percentage. And why they do that? Because it's very simple. You are utilizing their technology, the more bookings will happen, the more load will come, and their resource need to manage your solution which they have given to you. So that's why recurring cost is going to come for sure. Then it comes to the yearly cost as well. Some organizations are also charging a yearly cost. It could be fixed cost. They say, okay, every year you need to pay 20K, 30K INR, I'm referring to. Or maybe if I use go for the USD, so maybe 500, $400 or $200 or $300 kind of a cost comes. So depending, again, which company you're talking, accordingly the cost comes to be. Or some organization just charge a fixed cost because, again, as I said, their whole idea is not to make money with the tech. So especially when it comes to the travel agency based white label solutions which you'll get, their whole idea is to sell more and more through you and make money on the inventory which they're selling, with the markups and commission which they're getting from the suppliers. Whereas the tech driven organizations who are actually pushing the tech, their whole idea is to earn money utilizing the technology. So that's a difference which comes to the side of the yearly cost or recurring cost. But yes, some are charging revenue, some are charging per booking cost. So these are the two concepts. There is a one-time cost always in the technology for us as a setup cost, and then there will be a recurring cost, be it a white label solution or maybe you're going to a large size of technology implementation as well. You need to keep in mind these two costs, one time and the recurring cost. Now let's go further and understand the financial. Actually, what is the cost it is, right? What kind of cost they are charging. So if I say, when it comes to the one-time cost, again, these are the references I have taken from the Indian market. Internationally, it could be different as well. Idea is very simple. They charge from approx 15,000 INR till the 1.5 lakh INR. And in between, like, some companies offering 30K, 50K, these kind of one-time costs they have been charging. Sorry. Then when it comes to the booking cost or a segment cost, it could be 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees. That's how the booking cost or the segment cost is also divided in the market. Again, I'm referring these numbers to the white label solutions. These numbers can change when it comes to an end technology or a full technology if you're looking for. Now, when it comes to percentage sharing, people are saying, okay, 0.5%, 1% or more. It's all a part of negotiation, because if you're saying, hey, I'm going to do this much of bookings every month, and I can give you some projections over that. So you can negotiate with your service provider very well. They also understand as you will grow, they will also grow. So it's very simple. Don't think that why they are charging this percentage. You need to think in a reverse way. they are charging on a percentage because as you're growing, they are, if they are making booking, let's say if you're making 1,000 bookings, they're making 10,000 rupees. If you're making 1 lakh rupees, they're making 10 lakh rupees. You need to understand they are working along with you to make you success. If you are success, then only they are success, right? In that way, you need to think about the recurring cost, and you need to pay that recurring cost as well. And that way, you both will be on the winning side. So that's basically comes to the financial side. Again, these are all quick things. Maybe on the negotiation side, when you'll sit, it is very easy. You can do that and can come up with a better commercials as per your business side of it. Now, I'll also give you a quick over understanding so far when it comes to the the white label solutions. And I have these five sections like business scalability side of it. So when it comes to scaling a business, if you really want to launch a big portal, like you're thinking that you want to be make my trip, yatra.com, etc. My suggestion will be not to go with white label solutions. White label solutions are only to get started, to understand the concept before you deep dive into the sea. You can actually, in the swimming pool, you can do the training and testing and everything to understand those things, right? For a OT kind of thing, you actually need a full technology where you can scale up further. Target audiences, yes, as a white label, it's primarily built for the startups and who are looking for a basic functionality. They just want to create their online presence. Of course, not only online presence, you can even make bookings as well, because it's a full-fledged technology. The only thing is why I'm talking about the it's suitable for startups, because for the bigger organization, you really need a lot of changes. You really need the things by your own, and you want to shift all the things from left, right, center, and all the things you want to do, which is not possible in the white label solution, because if they start doing that, their cost of implementation is going to increase, and that's going to cost you more. That is the whole concept about it. Implementation time, yes, if you are going to offer a white label solution, I don't think it's going to take maybe a week, 10 days, or maximum to be 2 weeks time. The implementation should get done, because there could be a thing like they have a lot of orders, a lot of requests for implementation, or maybe the limited staff is there who handle those scenarios. But comparatively to the strong technology or full technology, that is very less time, because the full technology going to take at least 3 months, 4 months, even more when it comes to technology implementation. So speed wise, it is quick to get started. Cost efficiency, the two points which I want to refer. The point which I mentioned here is referring to the rates. Yes, when it comes to white label, if you have opted and you are buying something from the utilizing the white label company, in that case, because a company who's offering a white label solution, they have the suppliers in place, and with those suppliers, what they did is they added some markup, and then they are selling you, and then you are adding some markup and selling to your clients. However, if you will have a direct contract with the suppliers, you will have the one layer cut. But in the same time, because you are starting up, you are just wanted to understand the tech side of it, my recommendation will be to still go for white label solution, because you have very less number. Now this time, if you will go to the suppliers, they will not entertain you, or they will not offer you the same cost which they have offered for your white label service provider. So you, either way, you are into a better position. But yes, as soon as your numbers comes, then my recommendation will be to have the direct APIs in place. Second is, when it comes to a cost implementation in terms of opting the white label solution or a technology as a white label, the cost of acquiring the tech is very less versus the full technology. So that is the advantage. You have very small cost, like as I mentioned, 10,000, 50,000 rupees, depending on how comprehensive solution you are looking for, you can get started. Supply indications, yes, you need not to buy the suppliers rates, etc., because everything is already in place in the solution. And it also saves you, because right now, if you go individual supplier wise, you need to deposit the money into each supplier. So if you have 10 suppliers, or maybe they are charging you 10,000, 20,000 rupees each supply, you need to block your 2 lakh rupees. Whereas this one supplier, the white label solution company, will give you one API where you just deposit 20,000 rupees and you have access for all the rates. So these are the quick uh, different segments on the basis of business, scalability, implementation time, target audience, cost efficiency, and supply integration, where the white labels actually can help you. Now the question also comes: so is it white label is good to as a tech, or we should look for a full-fledged technology? What should I choose when it comes to a tech side of it? Again, it's all there is a lot of point needed where we need to understand as a tech company or as a tech consultant in the travel technology side of it. I really need to sit with you, or anybody who is offering need to sit with you, understand your current requirement, what do you want to achieve, what is your current processes. Accordingly, it can be get advice, and also the kind of budget you have. But in general, the white label solutions are good for the startups or the smaller organization, whereas the full technology is good for the established business, or if you have a very long term plan and also you have a good budget on that. Whereas white labels can be get implemented in quick time. I mean, maybe as I said, 2 weeks kind of time. In the full technology, there are longer implementation is needed because of the lot of complexity and mapping the requirement as per your business. But in the same time, full technology requires a higher initial cost, but white labels can actually get opted into a lower cost. So if you want to get started, you want to touch the water, you really want to see exactly how the tech can help you out, white labels is a good choice to get started. Full technology will come up as you will have the whole understanding, and then you can jump into the market with the right approach as per a business. So this is how you can actually choose the right tech for your business. Now let's understand. We have talked about the different white label solutions and the information. Let's also understand what are the companies basically who are offering these solutions right now. Now, if I tell you in this part, there are two categories where we have divided the companies who are offering the white label solutions. One is travel agencies, basically who has the in-house tech, or maybe they have opted the technology. Utilizing the technology, they have started offering the white label solution in the market. Second is the technology companies who has created the white label solutions, and they are trying to sell the content. So travel company have the technology and they are trying to sell the content like travel services like flight, hotel, car, sightseeing. Technology company who has implemented technology, utilizing technology, they are selling the travel services in the market. But if you see in both the cases, as a travel agency, my core focus is the utilizing the technology, but my core focus is to sell the travel services like flight, hotel, car, sightseeing. But as a tech company, my core focus is to sell the tech because I need to help my clients. So I'm also offering the travel services like flight and hotel to support the client so that they can get started on the technology solutions in a faster way. So here I have actually given you some of the names. As per my understanding, these are all Indian suppliers. Globally, there are multiple suppliers. There are local suppliers. And my suggestion in general will be you, if as you're starting on a side of the white label solutions, you can always look around in your market, in your city, or in your country. There will be some local suppliers. You can actually get started with them. And but on the other side, these Indian companies also have the global client. So in travel, the best part is because travel works on the same fundamental across the globe. So any supplier, any company, you can actually opt for. Why I'm still referring you to the local supplier? Because you'll be sitting in the country and you need a local rate. So local tech company or the local travel agency can give you a better rate versus the international. So in some of the names which you can see on the screens are TBO, Travel Boutique Online, everybody knows in the market, listed organization, EMT, Ease My Trip, Make My Trip, MMT, Booking.coms, and other. There are many organizations who are offering the solution. These are all travel organizations who have utilized the technology. With the help of the technology, they are offering the white label solution in the market. The other side is the technology companies. Some of the names which I have referred here, again, I said there are many multiple names, but some of the recommended name which I have is the Pathfinder, CP Software, SRDB Technologies also. I've been seeing a lot of buzz in the market. They have been doing a lot of promotions as well. So these are some of the names which I refer you, the companies who are offering these solutions. Again, it's all full your decision, your analysis. I'm just recommending, I'm just referring some name to give you the understanding who are the players in the market. right? I'm not pitching anybody right now, but these are here just for your references in terms of who is doing what. Okay, so solution provided in the market. Out of these all, these are theme name. Yes, I can recommend you in terms of on the basis of, because TBO is one of the brand name. I have referred these companies solution to multiple organization, and same with Pathfinder and CPU software. So now TBO is good for the B2C and B2B both. Pathfinder is primarily on the B2C business. CP Software is also in B2C and B2B business, right? So these are three organizations which I refer to you, and you can definitely get started with them. If you need any help from my side, I'll be able to help out. But yes, these are the companies which I recommend to you. And even I'll just give you a quick go look on the links as well. Some of the links basically where you will be able to understand. Let me just open some company's name. Wait a minute. So I hope, yeah. So this is right now the travel boutique online white label solutions listing. Anyway, if you Google, you will land up over there. What they're doing is they're actually saying 2,000 plus. This is typically a old number. They have more than that companies who are actually utilizing the solution. Idea is very clear. Partner with Travel Boutique Online in their largest B2B, and then with their cutting edge B2B white label solution, you can empower your travel agents like you to build a strong brand online presence without worrying about losing your brand value. So they're gonna do a white labeling, offer you. If you see, that's a live demo. They have said, okay, this is how there will be a logo, and this is how the flights results are going to come. So that's what is I was referring to. You results for flight, hotel, other services, and it will come up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. They have also even given a the YouTube link. I'm sure you can browse this, and it will help you to understand how this helps. Right. Let me show you the another one is the Pathfinder. Again, this organization I have been knowing the let it get downloaded. This company quite long. They have grown. Their technology is very good, so advanced technology. But as I said, they are primarily for the B2C side of it. If you want to launch your website, this is launch your website now. There you can just fill your information, and they work on a latest AI technology. It can instantly create a website, and you can get started on first thing. They also get an additional discount for first quarter if you are signing up today. Even they offer a discount as well on your one-time setup costs too. So here we can see actually different business plans in terms of the light, pro, and enterprise. Here you can talk about it, how many number of users and all. A lot of things you can write, you can read about it. I'm not going more in that because that's going to take time. What I want to showcase you is here is what they're saying is inventory pricing. So when you are actually buying from them, there are 0.5 to 1.5% path percent margin on flight and non-air product. In Pro, it is 1% path percent margin, 2% margin for dynamic packaging, 2% margin for offline inventory. So that's how they are actually charging a recurring cost from you so that they can sustain the technology, they can do a lot of development and support to you. So this is one of the organizations I recommend. Now let's come to the third organization, which is CP Software. It's a one of the company I met this. Let me just share this tab as well. I hope you see now. So this is a company where this organization is started with the tech company with the solution utilizing the white label solutions only, and then gradually he realized the idea of this is also a very good industry. Why don't we have their own development team? And they actually created a full company and get your own travel booking portal. They expertise majorly into flights and fixed departure packages. Also, they have started, and where you can have a complete shop, e-shop. These are some of the clients, the technologies which they have been using, and yeah, fully managed software company, vocal for local. And you can actually let me just click on that if it is visible. Yes, if I show you, let me share this tab. So that's their demo site. They're saying welcome to your demo site. Idea what I want to share you again, the white labeling. What they're saying is here will be a logo. These color themes will get changed, we'll set up, and this is how your fully functional flight tour or visa checklist kind of a booking website will be available. Your packages will be shown like this, and your logo will be coming up. So that's what they're going to do. I hope I have given you quite a much information on that side. Let me come back on this, and I hope. Wait a minute. If I show you StreamYard to present again. Yes, so this is all the information, and this is the end of the day for today. We will connect again tomorrow for the same time, 9 to 10, where we're going to discuss the next topic. Next topic is about the meta engines. In the event section on my LinkedIn, you can see what are the other events which I'm going to plan in the coming week. And somebody who has been at the first time seeing this, I have been working on so yeah, if you can see the screen right now, I've been working on something called Travel Technology Blueprint. With my experience, the queries and the requests which I have received throughout my last 14, 15 years into travel technology, I have created and captured them into a small kind of a nuggets, which is this is a travel technology blueprint. I'm going to talk about more on the white label. What is the white label, which was today's topic. Travel API selections, how you can do that. Meta engines, which is tomorrow. Loyalty program, how it can help you. Extranet, dynamic packaging, a lot of topics which people have the query on. So if I talk about what I want to share here is the value which I'm giving you right now is more than 1,000 USD value, but it's absolutely free because this is something which I'm right now starting on. So if you have not been part of it, just be on my next session and get the benefit of the knowledge which I'm going to share. And if you have any query, you can leave the comments, and I'll be happy to reply you whenever I get chance, and I'll read those comments. So for now, thank you everyone for the time which you have given, and we'll connect again into the next upcoming webinar online on the live session on LinkedIn. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Once again, thanks for your time today. Before you go off, please give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notification to get updates about my latest sales training videos. You can also like my social media pages on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are given below in the description. Also, don't forget to register for my upcoming webinar, and I will be seeing you live during the webinar. The webinar registration link will be below, or visit my website, vivekathiria.com, to complete the registration for webinar. Thank you and see you live. Once again, thanks for your time today. Before you go off, please give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notification to. Once again, thanks for your time today.